Mesh, cannot hear, you're on mute.
Unless you know Japanese, you cannot make sense of these
Yeah,
messages.
you'll have to just start again.
All right, so let me share one more time because maybe the audio is not going through. So just give me a minute.
Out of various types of communications we use in day-to-day life, like verbal, non-verbal, written, or visual, each of them have certain limitations. For example, can you decipher what is being wished in this audio clip?
おはようございます。おはようございます。
Yes? No? Let's try this. Can you read what is written over here? Can you? Well, the communication is in Japanese, so unless you know Japanese, you cannot make sense of these messages. Let us try this. Can you decipher what is this sign? Yes, you are right. Emergency exit. So, what you have seen previously is emergency exit written in Japanese. And if you are wondering what Ohayo gozaimasu means, it is good morning in Japanese. So that is a limitation of other modes of communication and the power of visual communication. No wonder why we are a visual society. Think about it. Televisions are running 24/7. Facebook is visual with videos, images, etc. Instagram is an image-only platform, and advertisers use imagery to sell products and ideas. In this visual society, it is important to be proficient in visual language, as it is the most widely understood language. It can be expressed through doodles, sketches, photographs, videos, stop motion animation, etc. Out of all these visual expressions, sketching or doodling has many advantages. Because it is quick to sketch or doodle, it is cheap, it doesn't cost much, it can represent non-existent ideas or products, it increases the clarity of thought and fuels the flow of ideas. In fact, doodling and sketching of storyboards are being used as pitching tools instead of long reports and graphs by companies to bag multi-million-dollar projects. So we are giving you an opportunity to learn this new communication tool to be in your skill set. Well, you don't have to be an artist to draw powerful visual elements. We will teach you simple steps on how you can create them with ease. The LDS or Learn Design Sketching is offered in two different lightweight programs. One is doodling, the second is quick sketching as introductory levels. With the doodling program, you will be able to create simple storyboards that can convey events using powerful visual elements derived from basic shapes. With the quick sketching program, you will be able to communicate three-dimensional spaces or objects in one-point perspective. We promise you that you will learn to visually communicate with simple sketches. I am sure you will surprise yourself with your own work. Once you are familiar with doodling or quick sketching, you can upskill your fundamentals with digital presentations, design sketching, and digital design programs that we offer to generate professional level quality work. And of course, you will be awarded a digital certificate upon success. Are you wondering who can attend the course? Well, any individual who wants to equip their skill set with visual communication, could be a 5th grader, a 12th grader, an undergraduate student, an employee, a housewife, principal, a teacher, a CEO of a company, no matter who you are. 5,000 plus individuals benefited in the last 6 months with our program. Homeschool children to students in schools, from kids as young as 10-year-old to CEO of companies. They were participants all across the world, across different professional domains, and all of them have had great learning experiences. Parents found their children improve their sketching skills. Business owners found the new communication skill set invaluable. Principals found innovative presentations coming out of their students. And students found tremendous improvement in their skill set. Remember, we are a visual society, and visual communication is a universally understood language. So those who master this skill will have a huge leading advantage. A few prerequisites for this course: your enthusiasm to learn a new language, 3 hours of classwork, 3 hours of practice work, A4 sheets and a pen, smartphone, laptop, strong Wi-Fi connection, access to edge.dqlabs.in. You will get to know how to create an account in the link provided in the description. So that's it, folks. Get ready for the transformation by learning this new skill. All the best.
All right. Okay. So Sean.
Yes, Umesh. Have you played the video, asked how to create an account?
Most of them have created their accounts and they are comfortable. I have answered all the queries, so we can directly
Sure.
get up to the.
Okay, fantastic. Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
Yes, okay. You need to unshare, 1 minute. Yes, okay. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a slightly different way of learning, where we are going to help you use a basic visualization skill set. Most of us like to draw, sketch, can do little doodles on a piece of paper. Some of us cannot, but the whole point here is not to be some amazing artists, but to learn to do some simple sketches using some basic shapes and coming out with a visual presentation. So this visual presentation can help you with your assignments, can help you with, if you have some idea in your mind, how to put it down on paper. So when you look at this, okay, so many of y'all, I'm sure, must be, quite often in class or wherever you are, drawing on your hands or drawing on your notebooks and textbooks all over the place. I see a lot of students doing this, drawing on the desk. Okay, so it's a nice skill that we have. So this class is all about, you putting some of these skills to use. Okay, so look at this painting. This is a cave painting. Okay, so when you look at this cave painting, I've asked a lot of students, and or wherever I've gone, I've got a lot of feedback, and people immediately say, "Oh, it's some sort of a bull. It's red in color. It's a very muscular animal. It has got hair on its back. It's got horns." Okay, so the whole point is this: some human drew this 34,000, almost 36,000 years ago. Okay, so can you imagine that this message has gone through time through a visual medium? Okay, so even till today we can understand very clearly what this person is trying to say. If we may not even speak the same language, if we, like, go on a time machine back to this person, but we still understand what he's trying to say. This is the power of visual medium. I mean, can you imagine 34,000 years? What is 34,000 years? I mean, let's say, for example, if this was a timeline, right? So it's technically 36,000, another 2,000 years for AD. So say if this was 36,000 years ago, so somewhere here is half of it, 18,000 years ago, half of it, 9,000 years ago, 4,500 years ago. So somewhere here the pyramids were getting built, and this is like 0, or maybe 180, right? And here we are today, 2021. I mean, see, if you go back in time, right? See how long you need to go back in time, but you still understand this visual message. So how powerful is this visual message, and how can we use this kind of a skill for our everyday use, for our everyday lives? Okay, so my name is Sean Disa, and Umesh just spoke to you. And we are architects. Umesh is an architect, I'm an engineer and a designer. Both of us did our design in IIT Delhi. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you today is to teach you, basically we're going to start off with some fun exercises, because this is a first class. Usually the initial classes, we start off with some basic fun exercises before we go into any kind of assignments. But we'll teach you some simple basic doodling techniques, and also this will help you with your assignments, with your presentations, and like I said, putting your ideas or thoughts to paper. It also helps you get a deeper sense of learning, better clarity of thought, and it's a fun and interesting method. So those of you who have not created your account can create your account on this link. I'm sure you'll have the link, and like Umesh said, some of you all have created your account. So let's start. Now, some of you may say that you cannot draw or sketch at all. So what I would say is, if you can write ABC, or if you can write 1, 2, 3, you can sketch, because ultimately, what is writing? Writing is nothing but a little bit of an artistic form. It is, writing also is art, right? A miniature, a piece of art. Like, say, for example, if I write A, right, or B, or C, so technically I am doing some drawing out there, miniature drawing. We call it letters, alphabets, whatever. So let's do some simple. All of y'all can try. So all of y'all take a piece of paper and y'all can sketch along with me. Do not do this on any software, just a plain piece of paper and a pencil or even a pen. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. So let's say, for example, I convert this A into a house. Okay, so some sort of a house like this. B, what do I do with B? So B, I mirror the bee, and I make it a butterfly. Okay, so C, I can make it a cat. Okay, so go ahead, feel free, make mistakes, have fun, and just scribble on a piece of paper. Okay, so let's say if I have the alphabet P. Okay, so P, maybe I can make P into a boat, or let us say R. Okay, so little small birds in the sky, right? Or it can also be grass in the ground, this small letter R. Okay, or if I have an alphabet Q, right? So there you go. So some scribbles, okay, basic scribbles. So you take your time, just draw on a piece of paper, just draw any kind of alphabets, letters, and just scribble. So this exercise is a little bit of like a warm-up exercise to get your hands free, to get your lines flowing, and to get those little um, miniature doodles to come out. Now, those of you who have created your account, this is edge.dqlabs.in. You need to click on Learn Design Sketching. I'm sure Umesh would have showed you. Scroll down to the bottom here. Can you see this? Scroll down to the bottom. And here there is sketch assignments through doodles. Okay. So I'm going to click on that. And here you will see basic shapes. Okay. So I'm going to give everybody just 2 minutes, not more than 2 minutes, where this first exercise, you'll see here, exercise number 1, doodles with basic shapes. So I want you to click on this and you can upload your exercise out here. So, and more, this is more like a trial to see, to get a feel of uploading the exercise. Can you see this? Simple, like as if you're back to nursery school or kindergarten school, or just simple drawings like this. That's it. Like enjoy yourself basically. Okay, and then we will figure out how we're going to use these icons in going ahead. Okay, so everybody 2 minutes. So let me have a countdown here. So I don't want anything elaborate. I don't want anything fancy, just something very simple and easy. And when you've done, please upload your work. Like I said, it's more like a first exercise practice to loosen your hand and to learn how to upload your work. Okay, so 30 seconds over. So another 90 seconds to go.
All right, Sean, as we wait for the students to complete, there is a student by name Duhita who has a doubt.
Yes.
So,
what is the
give
doubt?
you permission, Duhita?
Yes.
So what do we draw?
Oh, I just showed you with the help on a piece of paper with basic alphabets ABC. Can you see these little things on the screen? Little icons, little like a snail, like a kite, like
Yes, sir.
small things. Yeah, feel free, enjoy yourself. Okay, just make some nice drawings all over the place. Miniature, like pictogram drawings. Okay, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and once you're done, you need to upload your work. So another 30 seconds to go.
All right. So one more question from Srishti.
Yes, Srishti, go on.
Sir, I'm getting troubles in opening this site.
Edge.dqlabs.in, did you try?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So you can try after a couple of minutes. Probably it could be an internet problem. Okay.
Thank you,
can,
Yes, sir.
retry. Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, everybody stop. Even if you have not finished, pencils down, please. Whatever you have done, I want you all to upload. Okay, let me, as soon as you'll upload here, you all can, Umesh, they can type in the chat box, right?
No, they don't have the chat box option.
Okay. So,
You can raise their, they can say yes once they have finished uploading.
okay. So anybody has finished uploading, quickly upload. Upload your work. So Umesh, they're going to say yes by unmuting, or they're going to raise their hand and say yes?
They just choose S option to show that uploaded. Yeah.
Okay.
For example, Disha, she has said yes, she has uploaded the sketch.
Oh, okay, fine. And name, please. Sorry?
Disha, D-I-S-H-A.
Disha, okay. So everybody else, just type in the yes button in the chat, and we will see that you have uploaded your sketch.
As well.
Okay, I'm looking at the sketch and I'm looking at uploads, searching for uploads.
Viviani.
It's yet to show out here. Oh, okay, got it. Disha, yes. Yes. So Disha, I got your sketch. Fantastic. Yes, this is exactly what I want you all to do. Simple sketches. I like that little bird out there. Very nice. And that smiley face and the kite. Yes, super. You've got it. So I just want to see basically this first exercise. Some of you all just relaxing, doing some nice work, and you're able to upload your work. Yes, very good. Disha, good. Who else? Tushan. Okay. So he has drawn some eyes there. Aishwarya. Yes, Aishwarya, very good. I like that. I like the Z there, the fish. Can you unmute Aishwarya? Aishwarya, can you put up your hand?
All right. Yeah. Aishwarya, you can speak now.
Aishwarya, very good.
Yes, sir.
I like the way you've done that Z and you've converted into a fish and the P into a flower. Very good. Good work. Okay.
Thank you.
Really good. Okay, fine. So you're all ready for the next exercise. Okay. So everybody please stop. The first exercise was a very quick exercise. Everybody please stop. Okay. Put your pens down. And even if you have not uploaded the sketch, you can upload the sketch later. Okay. One more, we'll check. Adya. Yes. Okay, good. Good. So let's go to the second exercise. Okay. So what is the second exercise? So exercise number 2. Create doodles with basic shapes. That is a triangle, rectangle, or a circle. So now I will guide you all through this exercise. So can you see some examples for triangles only? Okay, so there's a tree, there's an ice cream cone, there's some smiley face, some mountains, a fish, a house, a samosa, arrows, or things like that. Okay, some simple things. So, but what we are going to do is you're going to take 3 things. That is, you're going to take a triangle, a rectangle, and a circle. Okay, so draw this a couple of times. So draw another triangle, a rectangle, circle. Just keep drawing maybe 4 or 5 of them, or however many you can fit on a piece of paper. Okay, so let's say the first one, I'm going to make fish out of it. Okay, so let's say the first one I'm going to convert into simple fish. Okay, all 3 fish, as in what do you say, a rectangular fish, a triangular fish, a rectangular fish, as well as an oval fish. Okay. Okay, maybe like a poppy fish, a puffer fish, sorry. Okay, so there you go. So the second one, maybe I'll turn them all into houses. So basically what I want you all to do is take a common theme and make that into make it out of a triangle, a rectangle, and a circle. Meaning the first one was a fish from a triangle, rectangle, and circle. So second one, let's make it some sort of an animal, maybe a cat. Okay, so let's say that's a cat with a triangular head, with a rectangular head. Why not? It can have a rectangular head like this in the doodle world. Okay, and that's the fun part about the doodle world. or the sketch, rough sketches, is that you can just do just about anything. Okay, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so another third thing is maybe I can make some say faces or some human faces. Okay, so the first one is like this. Okay, second one will be like this. Okay, third one like this. Okay, and the fourth one, I can make it into some sort of a tree. Let's make it into trees.
Right. So as Sean is illustrating, you can also work on your own.
Yeah, please work side by side. So
Yeah.
so the fourth one I'm making into a tree. So that's
You
one,
can create
two.
some other different icons. Okay. Need not be the
You
same.
you don't have to stick to the same thing I'm doing. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so a circular tree. So different types of trees. Okay, or it can even be anything, all on one piece of paper only. So it can even be signboards, like maybe these traffic signboards that you get. So all three are converting it into some sort of signboards. Okay, so maybe uh, or whatever the signboard may be. Okay, whatever. So this is your next exercise. Everybody, please do these sketches: triangle, a rectangle, and a circle. I'll give you 5 minutes. Okay, just practice, and once you've done, upload it under exercise number 2. Okay, please start.
All right. So Srishti has a question.
Yeah.
So still now it's not the network connection, but it's asking course. When I'm clicking on design sketching, it's coming that you have to buy it.
No, you should not be. You're clicking on the wrong package. Okay, so you should be clicking on Learn Design Sketching. Okay. So, Sean, would you like to just quickly show that?
Can you just show them? I'm just
Sure.
yeah,
No problem.
yes.
I'll share my screen. Okay, hold on. Hope you are able to see my screen, Srishti. So you should be on Learn Design Sketching. Are you on this page? Can you say yes? Okay, can't see Srishti here. Srishti Sagar. Yeah, Srishti, are you on this page?
No, sir.
You're not on this page. All right. Okay, you should be on this page. So just go to
My course is asking.
yeah. Can you go to My Courses and tick mark the Learn Design Sketching course under Skill Development?
Yes, sir.
Tick mark that. And then you see here Learn below. Can you just click on that Start?
Let's begin.
Let's begin. Now you would be under DQ Training. So click on it. Click on that drop down button. There you can see Learn Design Sketching.
Please wait.
Yes.
Sir, some of the courses have already been marked and it's not removed.
No. Not about removing all the courses. Can you see Learn Design Sketching? Can you see the screen? Can you see?
It's written learn or take a test.
Okay. Can you click on Learn?
Yes, sir. Start.
Yes. What page are you on now?
So it's showing me courses, mathematics, architecture awareness, and all.
What on the top? There is a big blue button. The tab.
Yes.
What does it read for you?
Nata G.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So click on that big blue button so that a pop-up window drops down.
Yes, sir.
Here, can you see some courses? Can you find Learn Design Sketching?
Yes, sir.
Click on that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now go to scroll down and find the module which says sketch assignments, the doodles.
Yes, sir.
So there you will find the assignments. So under
Thank you.
tips, you will find them. Okay, cool.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. So you're all able to finish that work as Sean has suggested. So please upload your work on the assignment, please. Create doodles with a triangle, rectangle. Once you upload, you can see work. So Duhita, I can see Duhita, beautiful Duhita, very nice work. Adi, yes, fantastic. IJ, yes, very nice work. Okay, so you can try doing your own versions of these shapes. All right, it need not be the same as what Sean has taught you. I like that ball, a rectangle ball, triangle ball, and circular ball. Very nice. Gift pack, very nice. Gift pack, very good. Duhiti, Duhita, very nice. Tushan, yes. Anushka, very cool. All right, so you can keep uploading your work here. Aditya, very nice, Aditya. I like this bird, a square bird, triangle bird, a circular bird. Very nice work. That's pretty cool. Okay, so Sean, these guys are uploading. Shall we go to the next assignment? Sneha, Sneha. Yes, Sneha. Good work. Okay, Pragya has a question. Let me take that.
Sir,
Yes, Pragya.
sir, I'm submitting my work, but there it is not showing. It's just showing that optimizing. Please wait.
Okay, because when you have taken a picture from your mobile phone, it will be of like big pixels. So it might be trying to reduce the pixels and show. Okay. Yeah. So that's the thing. All right. So Sean is sharing his screen. Okay, Sean, you're on mute. Just hold on.
Okay, great. So I think with this basic skill set, let's go ahead and try a simple assignment. Okay. So this is more like, let's try and understand how we can, if you're studying something, how we can visually represent something, any of our assignments, or like I said, whatever we have in mind using these simple techniques. Okay. So let's go ahead and now over here, what I have is an periodic table. Okay, a periodic table which shows all the atoms arranged in the periodic table. Okay, so just give me a minute. So what I'm going to now, if you look at the human body, Okay, so human body, we too are made out of atoms, out of elements. What are the basic elements that we are made out of? Okay, so in fact, almost 96% of the human body is just made out of four elements, that is oxygen, carbon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Just these four elements make up 96 of our body, and the of course the other 4% is a lot of other elements. So do you all know how an atom or is made, or where is an atom made? Can anybody explain? Would you know? This is more like a GK question. Anybody can raise their hand and explain?
Yeah, anybody would like to try that, answering it?
In fact, you have your chapter number 3 in your science textbook, atoms and molecules. So we're just trying to understand some basic exercise based on that. Can anybody raise their hands?
Yes, we have Tushan Priya here. Just a minute, Tushan. Yeah.
Yes. Tushan, go on. Where are atoms manufactured? Where are atoms made?
So atoms are not manufactured actually. They are already present in our surrounding until before the birth of our Earth. So due to these due to these atoms only this whole universe is present. Otherwise, nothing would be there. So,
Okay. Yes.
atoms are not manufactured.
Yes. Very good. Very good.
Atoms can't be manufactured.
Okay. Anybody else? Does anybody else have a? Does anybody else? You can guess. You can just think. What comes to your mind? What do you think comes to your mind? Anybody else? Would you like to raise your hand?
Okay, Abraham.
Yes, John.
Sir, after Big Bang,
Go on.
atoms. After Big Bang, atoms appear.
Okay, pretty good. But after the Big Bang, did all the atoms and all the elements that you see in the periodic table, did they all come into existence, or was it just a few elements? Very few elements.
Few elements.
Yeah. So what about the rest? What about uranium and plutonium and gold? And what about the rest of the?
They formed due to the overheating of the plasma, the atoms.
Okay. So basically, what happens is what is a sun or what is a star basically? What does a star consist of?
Plasma. No, plasma not.
What atoms? Mainly what atoms?
What atoms?
It's hydrogen and helium atoms. Okay. And what happens in the core of a sun or any star for that matter? These
fusion
compress with the intense heat. They compress and they form other elements or atoms. So technically, all your elements and atoms are formed in stars under intense pressure and heat. Okay. And why do you need so much of heat to make an atom? Why is it so difficult to make an atom? So let me explain that to you. Now, let us take what is the density of an atom. Okay, let's say this is an atom here. So these are some protons and neutrons in the center of a atom, and let's say, for example, all around this there are some electrons. Okay, going around the nucleus of the atom. Okay, let's say these are electrons going around. Okay, why does it take a star? Why does it take so much of pressure to create an atom? The answer is in the density of the atom. Okay, density of the core. Okay, so do you know how dense the nucleus of the atom is? The protons and neutrons. Now imagine if you take a car. Okay, just a simple car, and if this car say weighs about 2000 kgs, okay, 2 tons, 2000 kgs, okay. And if I take um, uh, a box, right, a box that is basically a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot box. Now imagine this. This is a cardboard box, okay? A 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot cardboard box. And this is a car. Can you kind of guess how many cars you need to crush and compact it so tightly that it fits inside this 1 by 1 by 1 foot box? Can anybody take a clue? Can anybody take a guess? How many cars? Can somebody raise their hands? How many cars do you think it will take to fill it in this box? You know what the answer is? The answer is 6.2 billion cars. Can you imagine? That means you need to take 6.2 billion cars, crush it into a 1 foot by 1 foot by 1 foot cube and put it in the box, and that is the density of an atom. That's why there is so much of energy stored in an atom, and that's why when you split an atom or you fuse an atom, there's a lot of energy that is generated. Okay, it's a basic explanation. Okay, so now let's go to that was just a simple introduction I want to do before we go into your chapter. So let's go to, if those of y'all, if you'll have your science textbooks with you, right, you can go to your chapter number 3, right? Wait a minute. We're going to be talking, in fact, sorry, page number 50, okay? So we're going to be talking about valency, the valency of an atom, okay? Please hold on.
Sean, just to alert you, it is 1:33 now.
Yeah, I will finish it fast and then we'll go for the exercise.
At 1:50, we should close the session. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So now let's say, for example, if we go to, let's say this is an atom, okay? Let's take a case of, if you look at the table, hydrogen atom, which has 1 proton, okay, and a lithium atom which has 3 protons, and a sodium atom which has 11 protons, okay. So what you have is, we can represent these like this. Now imagine these are two electrons. These are 2 electrons. Which are rotating, which are orbiting, you can say, 1 proton. So 1 proton there, hydrogen proton, P plus. So these are 2 electrons, okay? So now, if hydrogen has 1 proton, if it is electrically neutral, it will have 1 electron. So can you see, I have darkened 1 electron there, and this is empty. Don't worry, I will explain that. I will explain what it is. Just hold on. So lithium has 3 protons. So I go here.
Yeah, Sean, we cannot see your screen. We can only see the PPT.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah,
you
can see it now.
Okay, so like hydrogen, 1 proton, lithium, 3 protons, okay, and sodium here, 11 protons. So let's say, for example, I'm going to represent them below as 1 proton, 3 protons, and 11 protons. Okay. So now, what are we going? Now I will just draw something and I will explain to you in a minute. Just hold on. Okay. Now, can you see I've drawn circles around the protons, okay? So what are these circles? These circles are nothing but valence energy levels, or these are the energy levels in which the electrons orbit around the nucleus. So they orbit on very specific levels, okay? So it's not like they orbit just about anywhere, but the probability is high that they are in these levels. Now let's see how do you fill these levels. So the first ring is the first level. The second ring out here is the second level, and this third ring. So that's 1, 2, and 3. So you can see one ring, 2 rings for lithium, and 3 rings for sodium. So how it works this model. For the first ring, it is 2 electrons. Okay, so there are 2 electrons. For the second ring, they should be 8 electrons. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So similarly with the sodium ion, 2 rings in the 2 spaces. You can say 2 spaces in the first ring or the first level, 8 spaces in the second level, and also 8 spaces in the third level. Okay. Okay. Now let's start filling up these spaces. So what happens? Okay, let me fill up the spaces with the blue color. Okay, with a different color. Okay. So what happens is, let's look at the first one, hydrogen. Okay. So hydrogen has 1 proton, so therefore it will have 1 electron, which I've colored in blue. So the other space is an empty space. Okay. So lithium has 3 protons, so therefore it will have 3 electrons. So what happens is, first it fills the first energy level. So can you see I've filled the first 2 energy levels, and then it fills the second energy level. But for the second energy level, it has only 1 electron. It does not have another. So there are 7 electrons free out here. Okay. And in the third case, let us say sodium. So sodium is 11. So what happens? So 2 get filled in the first level, 8 get filled in the second level, correct? So 2 plus 8 is 10, and we still have 1 more, and let's say 1 more fills on the third level. So here we have 1 free slot. Here we have 7 free slots, and here also we have 7 free slots. Okay. So just keep this in mind. Now I'll show you basically how you can use this and represent it in different ways. Okay, just hold on. Okay, so let's take the case of the molecule. In fact, if you can look into your books, you can see on page 38 let's take the first 2 examples. Okay, that is hydrogen and chloride. Sorry, chlorine. Okay, now so we're going to see how you write hydrogen chloride. Okay, so here it's written out here. So it is the symbol H and Cl, and the valency is 1 and 1. I'll explain that to you. Okay, So hydrogen is basically has 1 proton, okay, and chlorine has 17 protons. So let's put it back into the diagram, okay. So this is the circle. So you have 1 proton there, plus 1 proton plus, and you have the second diagram which has 17 protons, okay. So energy level 1 you fill in 2, energy level 2 you fill in 8. Remember I said 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And energy level 3, okay, you have to fill in another 8. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but 7. So there is 1 space which is free, this space out here. And hydrogen 2 has 1 space which is free. So what happens is they form a bond. Now let's use our doodling skills to represent this. Okay, let's use the doodling skills now. So what is a valency? What is your valence electron? The valence electron is the electron on the outermost energy level. So can you see this? The outermost energy level. Okay, it does not count the inner energy levels, the outermost energy level. So in case of hydrogen, you have 1 space free, right? And in the case of chlorine, also you have 1 space free. Now, please remember that atoms always like to keep their outer electrical, the outer energy level full. Only then they become stable. So let's represent this. So let's say, for example, this is a hydrogen. Let's say this is the hydrogen atom. Okay, so he's sad. Why is he sad? Because he has 1 energy level which is empty. Okay, whereas chlorine, on the other hand, let's make this as chlorine, right? So chlorine, which has 8 on the outside, so it will be like 1 hand, 2 hands, 3 hands, 4 hands, 5 hands, 6 hands, and 7. And the 8th one is free. I'm talking about the outermost energy level. So they join. Okay, so they hold hands and they join. So what you get is, you will get the hydrogen atom, right, holding hands with the chlorine atom, right, and they form a compound. So it's basically these outer valence atoms that join together and form a compound. Okay, so I want you all to try this, maybe with the second formula. So I will give you all, I will draw the valency, the energy levels for the second one, the formula of hydrogen sulfide. Okay, so let's start. So it says symbol. So I have H here, I have S here, I have the valency, 1 here and 2 here. So let's draw the energy level for these atoms. Okay, so the first one will be hydrogen, 1 P plus, and the second one is sulfur, which is 16. Okay, 16 P plus. So what happens on the out? Okay, so let's go level 1, level 2, level 3. So level 1 has 2 atoms. Level 1 has 2 atoms. We'll fill it in later. Level 2 has 8 atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. and level 3 has 8 atoms. 1, 2, 3 atom spaces. Sorry, not atoms. It's got spaces for the electrons to sit there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now let's fill in these electron into the respective spaces at their energy levels. So hydrogen has 1 proton. So therefore, if it is a neutral charge, it will have 1 electron. So we have filled it in here. You can see that the other space on the energy level remains empty. Can you see this? This is empty. So the atom is not stable. It's looking for another electron to fill in the empty slot. Now, similarly, when we look at the valency for sulfur, sulfur has 16 protons. So let's start filling in. Level 1, 2 electrons. Level 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 filled in. And level 3, you have another 6 to go. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So what you notice here is that you have 2 empty slots, right? And here you have 1 empty slot, and then slot. So therefore you have 1 empty slot, 1 here, and you have 2 here. Okay. So let's fill it. So when you use the cross arrow here, basically, in simple words, you need two hydrogen atoms to fill in, right? So 1 hydrogen atom goes here, and the other hydrogen atom goes here. So basically, let's say if you put it in a cartoon format, so let's say this is, say, sulfur, and this is, let us say, your hydrogen, 1 hydrogen, another hydrogen. So let's say they're kind of holding hands like that, and they're forming bonds. Okay. So you have the remaining 6 pairs. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay. There are certain other rules to follow. Don't worry about that. But I'm just showing you the basic concept of this atom. So if you see now, so sulfur basically fulfills its outermost energy level by having 1, 2, 3, 4 atoms, and the 5th atom and 6th atom is shared with the hydrogen molecule. Okay, and hydrogen also has 2 atoms, 1 and 2, and 1 it basically shares both of them. Each of them share it with the sulfur molecule. So that's how you get the H2S molecule. Okay, so now this is just a small exercise on valency, but what I want you all to do is I want the outcome. Okay, what is the outcome? So we are going to represent in a very cartoonish way, in a very simple illustrated way, what I kind of told you today. So let's say, for example, you can put this as a human being here in a very cartoon format, like I said, and you can say 65% of the human is made out of certain atoms and elements. So basically, I'm making a collage of the entire presentation. Okay. So you can also say that elements are born in a star. Right. I leave it up to you. You can do any style you want. Y'all can start, all of y'all, basically represent this exercise in any graphic format that you like. Okay, any graphic format that you like. And you can also represent an atom out here. So let's say hydrogen, and you can have its basically the valency, and say plus one proton plus, fill in that space and keep the empty neutron, empty space for the electron for the first orbit. As well as you can have another atom out here which says let's say chlorine, which is 17 P plus, and it goes 1, 2, so basically you're creating a graphic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay.
Okay, Sean, we just crossed 1 hour 15 minutes. It's 1:50 now. Okay,
Yeah.
so
everybody, they can start, they can upload their work. So basically whatever I explained, it has to come in a graphic format. They need to fill the entire graphic and they can upload it. They can upload it out here. That is exercise number 6.
all right. So meanwhile, I have a small poll to launch. Okay, there are a series of 5 questions. Guys, please pick what you feel about this workshop. I'm launching the poll. Please do pick all the answers for the 5 questions. All right. Okay.
So rest of you all, fill in your work and put it in exercise number 6. Okay. Can you see exercise number 6? You can do that. For example, I'll just show you some examples. So somebody had done previously explain the components of blood. So they did the components of blood through an illustrated format, and they kind of like showed the different functions of blood and what blood does. Can you see that? They converted it into basically little icons and little characters, and they did that. So basically converting your assignments into sketches. So come on, everyone. Yes. So just like this, I want you to graphically represent. So I'll give you all 10 minutes, just 10 minutes to quickly convert your drawing into your what you learned today into a drawing and upload. Okay.
Okay. Could all the students please respond to the poll? A screen would have appeared on your screen, a little poll screen. So please respond to the poll.
Anybody finishing or close to finishing? Somebody's raised their hand, Umesh.
Oh yes, yes. So it says Lenovo Samsung.
Yes, tell me.
Okay, let's go to the next student, Gayushi Sharma. Or sorry, Ayushi Sharma.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Seems like we have reached the end of this beautiful webinar. So I, on behalf of Delhi Public School Ranchi, take the opportunity to put our gratitude into words. I would like to thank Mr. Umesh Kumar and Shwan Sa for enlightening us with your knowledge. And today's seminar was full of knowledge and was something out of the box. I would also like to extend my heartiest thanks to DQ Labs for making this webinar happen and giving Delhi Public School Ranchi a chance to be a part of this. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cool, Ayushi. So what I suggest is, since this being a little heavy topic, we had to focus on explaining the fundamentals. But since you understand the atoms, valency, and the vacant positions, so you can create a kind of a story. Like for example, if you see H2O, right? So hydrogen atoms and oxygen atoms, like they going on a ride and they find each other and then they combine together and they become a happy friends group or something like that. So that way you can use the doodle format to represent a simple story of a natural phenomenon. All right.
Yeah. So yeah, you can be creative. You don't have to stick to what I've done. You can stick to any story. You can have any story of your choice, as long as you're able to explain valency in a graphical way. That's what's important. You can have your own style. You can have your own format. It doesn't matter. Oh yes, yes. Somebody has uploaded Tamanna. Very good. Yes, very
Yes, awesome.
beautiful, beautiful. This is fantastic. Tamanna Kumari, really good. Yeah, this is the people have raised their hands. This is exactly the kind of outcome we're looking for. The way you understand this, yeah, beautiful.
Very nicely done.
Yeah. Very nice.
Is Tamanna here? Tamanna, let me just take.
Tamanna, very good.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, she's there.
Yeah, Tamanna, I'm asking you to unmute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, awesome.
Could you explain?
Thank you, sir.
Could you explain?
Sir, my doodle, I have to explain it.
Yeah. What was your thought basically when you were doing this?
Sir, first of all, you told us that all the elements present in the stars combine and form the other elements in the periodic table. So I drew a star in the corner, like a sun, and showed the periodic table inside it, showing that all the elements are in some or the other way originating from the sun.
Okay, very good. Small correction to that. I just didn't show the second slide. Basically, it's generally a star starts off with hydrogen and helium, and it look at the periodic table. It kind of forms elements up till ferrous. Okay, iron. When it hits iron, the core collapses. Okay, and when the core collapses, it explodes into a supernova. Okay, and only the explosion of the supernova creates all the other elements in the periodic table. So I didn't show the slide. I went there and I went into the exercise. But the bottom line is, in a star, hydrogen and helium fuse to form all elements up to ferrous, not beyond ferrous. Ferrous, when it reaches ferrous, the star becomes unstable. It's old. It's an old star. It's consumed all its fuel, or almost consumed all its fuel. And the final supernova explosion creates all the other elements. So y'all can read up on that and get more information. Yes, very good, Tamanna. Very good. So let us see, anybody else has uploaded. Okay, No one else for now, and y'all can upload later whenever they want. Umesh?
Yeah, so what I suggest is please finish your work and upload, and we are gonna review your work by today afternoon, or sorry, today evening after say 9 o'clock. And the best works we are gonna acknowledge with kind of appreciation certificate. So please don't miss it. Please do some good, interesting work. You can use colors, sketch pens, and etc. And please do upload it by before 9 o'clock. All right. Okay, Sean.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank
All
you.
right. So thank you all so much. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand. I can take 1 or 2 questions. If not, we can end the session. All right. So we don't have any questions. So I'm gonna stop this. Okay, Aishwarya. I have one question here. My Aishwarya. Yes, Aishwarya. Go on. Oh, Aishwarya, I'm trying to unmute you. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask that is there a job security in the field of like architecture designing and all?
Oh yes, yes, very good job security. Design is huge. It's booming, and nothing happens without design, especially in software companies, in manufacturing companies. Design is huge. I want you all to search UI UX design, user experience design, user interface design, product design, industrial design. Have a look at that, and architecture. They all have fantastic scope.
Okay, since Aishwarya, you're asking about this question, I'll just share my screen. We are having one very interesting seminar on 2nd of June, sorry, 2nd of Jan. Okay, I'll just share my screen so that you can know. Okay. Okay, so you can go onto our website. It is www.dqlabs.in. Okay, so here you can find about what are my career options. Just click on that, and you will see this career seminar, creative career seminar. We are having it on 2nd of Jan. We are going to answer a lot of such questions. Me and Sean, we both will be there. So this is a 9-point agenda. So we'll also tell you like what are the mistakes, most common mistakes done by design aspirants, what subjects you should be choosing in 11th and 12th, what are the career options, opportunities, what kind of jobs, and etc. So please do register for that, and please do attend. It will be a very, very interesting session. You can attend along with your parents as well. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. Okay. And thank you all for participating in this. I would like to thank Namita ma'am for giving this opportunity. And also we have, I'd also like to thank Kaushiki ma'am. Okay. So thank you all for attending this session, and hope you all have enjoyed and learned something interesting and new. Okay. Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.